Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Farmville Pickers. Welcome back to our farmhouse.
Yep.
And yeah, it's time to get some pulling, packing, and shipping done. Do you want to do that today?
Yeah.
You want to give a full pull, pack, and ship?
That's up to you.
Why don't we do that?
Okay.
Let's do it. Hey, it's just on a whim. How about that? You guys get a pull, pack, and ship. All the PPs today.
Woo!
The PPS.
Yeah, you might change your mind
pack,
when you look
ship.
over there and see what you have.
Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot. We've got some. These are, you know what? That's actually not a bad thing because these are kind of, they're not the easiest.
Yeah, they're not.
So, yeah, maybe that'll be a good thing.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be a good thing. Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, let's get some stuff pulled real quick. We'll just do one at a time.
Okay.
And get it all done just like we normally do.
Okay.
So what is?
First of all, we got 15 orders.
Oh, sorry.
$544.86.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. Number one is Thomas the Train on FH65.
Oh.
Nice.
Alrighty. Let me go get it pulled. Thomas the Train.
Choo choo.
On FH65 in this little blue box right here. All
Yeah.
right.
And if you guys have never gone to hibachi and eaten where they do the food in front of you, they always do the choo-choo train with the onions.
Yeah, they do.
Choo-choo.
They do.
And it's so fun.
All right, dear. I'll hand it over the camera. And
Daddy's on camera today.
need to
Freddie.
We'll do some packing here inside to keep these trains from moving around. All right, and we are 8, 6, and 4 should get us. Yeah, 8, 6, 4.
He's got a ruler attached to the table here, trying to show him.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah,
It's clear. Just to get an idea of the box size he needs to grab.
it just saves a little bit of time whenever it comes to figuring out how wide and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Instead of pulling out the tape measure, we've got it mounted onto the. And this is a very nice fit for that.
And he got the paper attached over there on the wall.
Yeah, you have to show them that.
Nice height.
Nice.
Don't have to lift up or reach up and pull down. So we're getting everything settled in.
Yeah. And so I was not planning on doing a PPS today. So I didn't even have all of my stuff ready.
Yeah.
But
It didn't take you long because you're what? Organized.
I am organized, that's for sure. All right. 864, numero uno. It's your turn.
Number one. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 1 pound and 6 ounces. And we got 864, as he just said. And let's see. We're going to go USPS. Okay, and the next one you can go pull is a Simpsons on FH77.
What's the name of it?
And
Don?
it is Don Vittorio.
Yeah. That's down here on the bottom. 77. Don Vittorio.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, I gotta be careful.
She's just laying down there and
I'm not used to a doggy in the aisle.
Yep.
I don't want to trip on her.
There you go, darling. Let's see here. And 10. 10, 8. All right, so 10, 8, 6. It's gonna be this one. Right. So we'll just give it a little wrapping up like it's a present. Just to kind of protect it. Not all the way, but in. Yeah.
And we learned very early on, you got to be careful not to bend the cards on these action figures, because people like to keep them for collection, and they like them to be as mint as can be.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where the 1086 is a perfect fit for these Simpsons, and it kind of, I guess that's the reason why we started using them so much.
Yeah, anytime we get a lot of something that's the same size, Robert always orders a special box to fit them well. And then we end up finding other uses for it, and that's kind of how we ended up with so many different sizes.
Yeah. But once we have them in stock, we find that we use them quite often, even for other things. So.
Yep. 14 ounces. And let's see, this one's going to go USPS also.
All right.
All right, next in line is a blouse. It's a Lily Pulitzer sleeveless tropical blouse over there on FH 41.
I can kind of tell the lilies.
Or FH something else, because he changed them today.
Yeah, it's actually FH 73. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it, honey. Yep. You want me to do that one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll grab bags real quick.
That is on you.
So I'm just going to get a clear plastic and a colored.
Yep.
And I just listed this yesterday. Did you know that, honey? I saw it in my office in there, and I thought, ooh, somebody will love that. And guess what? They did.
Immediately, huh?
Yep. Got that at a garage sale for $5.
And it was just sitting in your prop. We're no longer calling it a death pile. It's called a
Profit pile.
I heard somebody else say that.
Because it is good
that
stuff.
That makes sense. Because, I mean, really, would you ever buy it if it wasn't something that you could sell, honestly?
No, not intentionally.
So, yeah.
Okay. So now, let's see. Maybe you can hang that back up on your next trip, honey. 4 ounces. And this is probably going to be USPS. Yep. They're always the cheapest on these little tiny.
Really anything less than a pound. USPS.
Mostly, yeah.
Pretty much it. But.
Sometimes FedEx if it's like Texas, California, Arizona. Yeah. Sometimes like the 10, 12, 14 ounces.
All right. Well,
okay, next.
I'm going to go hang this.
Is a pair of light blue Birkenstock Betulia.
What number?
FH34.
FH34. 34. Okay. Got them here. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. There you go. Okay. And these 10s are going to be good.
Oh, I forgot to say how much stuff sold for. The Lily Pulitzer sold for $24.99, and the Simpsons sold for $12. And what was the first thing, honey?
That was it.
Oh, Thomas the Train.
Oh, Thomas the Train.
$24.99. Okay, now these are Betulia by Birkenstock, and these sold for $20. And I got these at the Goodwill for $3.99, believe it or not. We were shocked when she said sandals here are only $3.99.
Wow, they're good stuff, huh?
That's probably why they were still on the shelf, because we were surprised to see them there.
Yeah.
But the price is a little lower because they are not in perfect condition.
Now, how much did these go for?
$20.
20. Yeah, for Birkenstocks, that is
Yeah.
pretty low, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus they're very small, almost like a kid size.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Turn.
1.8. But Birkenstocks, even if they have wear and they're rough, like sometimes I get some really rough ones, people still buy them at the right price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next we have a pair of New Balance women's fresh foam, and they are on FH
19.
Is that correct?
Are they black?
Yeah, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
With brown bottoms.
Yep.
Yeah, tomorrow my task is to get the rest of these locations updated. I got a lot of the shoes done, the purses, but I got to get the rest. So it's easier on us.
All right, dear. There you go. Now I need a 1210. Not that one. I guess this one. Yeah, 1210-4. That's the thing about shoes. They've got to be able to fit in there lengthwise,
Yeah.
which a lot of times is what causes you to have to go with bigger boxes. But,
Yep. And these sold for $24.
right.
It's very rainy here today.
Do it.
Rainy here today.
Pretty good storms. Pretty good storms came through earlier. It's pretty funny because Freddie was like, she kept on nudging me. Said like, hey, I want to go outside. So I took her to the door. And she saw it was raining. She's like,
She's like, okay, Dad, take me
I'm good.
inside.
I'm good, thanks.
She doesn't like the rain. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, next is that beautiful little lot of Tom Clark gnomes over there on the center table.
Yeah, could you do me a huge favor? Where's the pool doodles?
The pool noodles are, yeah, I can go get them.
Are they in the other barn?
Yeah, they are.
All right, well, if you want to go do that, I'll go to the yard barn and grab some of the
Foamies, you're going to get
Foamies.
wet.
I'll grab a bag of those.
Actually, I'll get it because there's some of those in the yard barn too. So I'll be right back. If you
Okay.
want to, honey, you can maybe do another one.
All right.
And then I'll grab the other stuff. Freddie,
Okay.
Freddie,
Freddie's ready
get
out
back,
there,
honey.
buddy. Stay in. It's wet. It's wet out there, man. You can't, or I'm sorry, lady, you can't go. All right, so next is going to be a Coach purse, and the purse is on FH 84. The great thing about having shelves that are on wheels is if they get in the way, you can just move them out of the way. All right. So, I'm gonna get that here. I'm gonna need a bag. So,
To find a ladder here.
Bag here. And
Put the pool noodles over
put
here.
the tripod on here while she's going to get that stuff.
We have 3 left.
There we go. Gonna get this put in here, and I'll get it measured out and pull a box and get it packed. Easy peasy. All right, so 1410 is going to be our size, and here we go. 1410.6.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, since getting moved over here, we find that there are some things that we need over here that we don't have. And so just as we need them, we'll go get them. So we're doing the black coach, sweetheart.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take that one.
This one sold for $18.99.
$18.99. Can I have that, please? Thank you. Now, there's nothing in there for you, Freddie. So you guys get to see how I use the pool noodles to protect, especially stuff like these.
Yeah, when I brought them over, Robert goes, "Oh, they're not pre-packaged." I think I got him spoiled.
The last time she sold a lot, she had them pre-packaged.
It's funny.
Not this time. All right, you ready?
Not this time, mister.
All right. So let's get her done. What I'll do, so this is one that I'm gonna need this here too.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put it on the tripod because this one's gonna take a little time.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time on this one, sweetheart.
That way I can get a drink.
Yeah, and you can go ahead and grab the rest of them too if you want.
Okay.
I'm pretty generous with the wrap that I put around them, but that's just because, it's really very minimal the cost on it. So just try to put enough to keep them from moving, because if they move, they're more apt to break. So she got a baseball glove on her head.
They're cute, aren't they?
They are pretty cute. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna need another noodle, babe.
Okay, I'll go get another one. It's really just sprinkling. Back up, Fred. Fred, down.
hood is best for ones like this to pre-package, because it definitely takes a while to get them packed up and ready. But for you guys to see the process that I go through to do it, I think it's a good learn. A good learn for you. Because until I found pool noodles, man, this has just made packing so much easier at this point. I wrap them up tight with the shrink wrap just to keep them from moving around inside. Definitely don't want them to fall out of the pool noodle. And the biggest thing is just making sure that one side of what we're doing here is very well protected. And then whenever we're packing, whenever we're putting it in the box, at that point, we will make sure that the other side is very well protected also. All right, 4 more to put in here, and then we'll be able to get into a box. And one noodle may get it, babe. I may have sent you out there for a dry run.
That's okay. We will use it.
Another reason behind putting so much shrink wrap is you're protecting the sides of it. If it bumps, you know, with another one, and it's got something protecting, then it won't be as apt to damage. But if there's nothing there, then there's nothing to really protect it from getting the damage. So all right. Definitely got enough, babe. Sorry I sent you out there for that.
Well, we have another one to ship, so.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be a little big for the pool noodles.
We have one more small one, too.
Huh?
We have one more small one, too.
Oh, okay. So these pool noodles, even at full cost, are only $2 a piece for, what is that, a 4-foot section? So definitely worth investing in to keep from breaking. So that's got all of them packed. Now I got to figure out which box I'm gonna ship them in. I think a 12-12 should
I think that's what I was using, was 12-12.
be good. And then if I need to cut it down, cut it down. Let's see what we've got here. Then a void fill on the bottom. All right. I've got some bubbles here. These are those big bubbles, so I'm going to use them to help protect inside also. And we'll do, all I'm doing is just the face down if there's any part sticking out. If there's any part sticking out, I'm putting it down toward the bubbles. And the void fill on the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing for the top. And we'll just kind of put them all together, and then we'll do some packing on top. Some void fill. We'll get around them, make sure they're not moving. And we'll be good to go. A few more pieces of paper for the top. Make sure nothing's moving around. We got pool noodles, we got paper, we got some bubbles also.
A little bit of everything.
So this is going to be very well protected. Takes a little bit of time to do it, which is part of the game. Something, whenever you whenever you're doing the packing and you see that it takes a lot of time to do it, you think, man, is that worth it or not? Sometimes it is, sometimes not so much. Just depends on how much you get for it. But you are ready.
I'm ready for, 4, 3, 12, 12, 12. And we are going to use FedEx.
All right. FedEx got her that time.
Okay, and the next one is going to be the large gnome over there on the center table.
Oh, the bigger one?
Yeah, gotta get
Oh man, had to be two hard ones.
You want me to come back to that one?
No, that's fine.
Okay, and this lot sold for $50.
Okay, so
So
this
when-
lot sold for
yeah.
50 plus ship.
Yep.
And then the next one, it's going to be a lot easier. I mean, it is definitely a bigger piece. We're going to just need to put that in plastic, a bag. All right.
This is just a certificate of authenticity. And we do have it for all of them, but if we do them in lots, I don't necessarily include them.
Yeah. And all I use for these things is I've got these foam blocks. Man, we've got a ton of these.
Yeah, I got them in the auction.
for almost nothing. So Yeah, it's pretty good.
Should we wrap him in one of those egg crates maybe? Or you think he'll be good just in the foam?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
We have this big silver thing in here you used last time for that one big one too, honey. I don't know if that worked out good or not. It's so large though, it's probably too big.
Yeah, we're gonna put him in these blocks. And by the time we get through compressing the blocks inside of the box,
He won't be able to move.
he won't be able to move. Because these are 6x6 blocks, I think. Or maybe 5x5. So I'm gonna put all of these on the bottom. And I'm gonna put the Santa right dead center. And then,
Better get in there and show some of this.
yeah. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna compress it down and it's gonna move those foam blocks down. And whenever it's all compressed, it will not be able to
Yeah.
move. So this one is actually gonna go right here. And you can see once it compresses down,
Holds it tight.
it holds it very tight. And then I'm gonna have paper all around it too, so yeah. This is quick and easy. Not hard at all. And actually the paper may or may not be needed, but I'm just doing it as void fill, just to make sure that it's not needed. And yeah. Pieces in here. Just like that. And then we put this right over the top. Fold it down with the void fill inside of there. You see it's even wanting to push up right now, so it's a lot of pressure. Yep.
Oh, honey,
then-
hold on, stop.
Oh, we forgot that, huh?
Can we just slide it right under here since it's in plastic? Like this? What do you think?
No, I don't think
Probably
that's gonna-
not. Okay.
Let me see if I can get it open here. Just like that. There we go. That way it's up under the side panels. There we go. And then, there we go.
We do that every time.
Yeah, I know.
Forget that certificate.
So all I'm doing here is whenever I wrap it across and the tape don't connect to each other, then I put another piece there.
Yeah. Sorry.
And with this one that's got the pressure of that foam, I'm gonna go ahead and put the sides in. An extra piece on them too, just to make sure that it don't break loose. And there we go. 12, 12, 12. All right.
All right. And this one will be FedEx also.
All right. Well, good stuff. Our friend Breon with FedEx is gonna love us because he likes the fact that him treating us so well has gained business for his boss, and
That's awesome.
getting him kudos at the boss's level. So good stuff.
Yes, and he is very professional, very nice. Goes above and beyond. Actually, we chased him down to get a package to him.
Don't
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
Okay. Next is the Sakroots.
Yeah.
On FH84.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Fred dog, you can't eat mommy's rug.
Oh, Freddie's trying to eat the rug.
You gotta go eat your bone.
Freddie.
Come
Freddie,
on.
look here. I got your bone. Here, you need something to chew on? Here's your bone. This is Freddie's spoiled, rotten bed. Yeah, here you go. He's like, nope, I don't want no bone.
She doesn't like those. But if you get her the actual bones, she eats them so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom needs to get a plastic for the Sakroots. Freddie? Yes, we talk to our dog all the time. We call him we say we're his mom, her mom and dad. Maybe we're silly, but it's fun for
Freddie,
me.
why don't you go lay down, buddy?
So I
Go
don't.
lay down, sweetheart. All right. There you go.
Oh, whoa. I was recording myself.
1210. Gonna be this one here, I think. Yep.
Good girl.
And how much did this one go for?
$13.49. And the other gnome, that big one, only sold for $15.
How much?
15.
15.
Yeah.
That's part of it, you know. Sometimes whenever you buy purses, you want them to be better than what they are. You know? It is what it is, right?
Yep. Yes.
That's a good thing whenever you buy them at Goodwill. I mean, you only spend, what, $7.99 a piece, so it's not like you lost money.
Right.
Didn't make any money hardly, but
But I didn't have to clean it either, so I didn't really waste any time. But I'm kind of learning a little bit about what brands I want to pick up and what I don't.
yeah, you just have to learn. You have to learn what you're going to buy, and you know, if you like these last two purses, we didn't make any money on. So guess what?
Yeah.
You know, by experience, next time we see them, we're going to be like, nope.
No, thank you.
So,
And it honestly, what I'm finding out is it seems to be a lot of the ones that we picked up at the Goodwill
yeah.
that we're not making money on, except for like the hobo ones were great. So I'm going to be a little bit more cautious about what I get purse-wise from the Goodwill. Okay,
All
next,
about learning, right?
Colorado Rockies cap, FH13.
Yep, I see it there. All right.
$15. And you know what? For the life of me, I can't think where we got this. And usually I always know.
I don't
Do you know,
It's-
honey?
It's still got the thing inside of it, though. It's brand new.
I kind of feel like you picked it up at what we used to call our favorite Goodwill.
Possibly.
But I'm not sure. Usually I can remember, but this one's not coming to me.
All right. So I've seen a lot of resellers say that they just put these in poly bags and ship them that way, but I don't like that too much. You know, if it's a forming hat,
Yeah.
I'll put it in a bigger one, but if it's one like this, it's just kind of a loose hat.
Yeah.
I'll just throw it in 864 and be done with it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very good customer service to send in a bag. Because there's no telling what the bill ends up looking like once it,
Yeah, I agree.
once it makes
And
it.
some people, like my boys, are very picky about their hats.
Yeah. All right, how much did this one go for?
$15.
$15. All right. Good deal.
Okay, so next is, we have another Simpsons, the octuplets.
You know what's funny? Is the video hasn't posted yet, but just the other day, we did a video and we were talking about how whenever they were not sealed,
Yeah.
they sold very well. But since we've got these sealed ones, they're real slow about it. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden we sell
Yeah, it's
two
almost like people can hear us talking.
in one day, you know, so it's kind of crazy. So,
That's funny.
all right. This is the 10.8.6, I think. Yeah.
And then right behind it, we have a Star Wars, because we were talking about both of them, Star Wars and Simpsons. That is so
crazy?
funny. Okay, let's keep talking about them.
I know, right? Well, we kind of intended somewhat for them to be fourth quarter stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how much stuff you buy in February or March that you really want it to still be around in October, November, December?
But you know, really, honey, if you think about it, when I listed all those Simpsons, it was November.
Uh-huh.
And I bet a lot of them were Christmas presents.
Yeah. So that's the thing, is that truly we don't want it to be here for the fourth quarter. We would rather it sell now, and let's find something else for the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
because it's a constant buy and sell, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, good stuff. All right, 10.8.6.
10.8.6.
And this one sold for how much?
This one went for $34.99.
Oh boy, good stuff. $34.99.
That octuplet ones, we've sold it before. It's pretty popular.
Going to Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, next is a Star Wars. I believe it's number 72, and I do not have them in order yet, honey.
Well, guess what?
Did you do it for me?
What
Yeah.
do you guys think? Is that in numerical order? or
That's what I'm talking about.
And we got to get 72?
You did it, honey.
I did it.
Thank you.
All right, there's that. And this one goes into 10.6.6. Which will be a perfect fit for this.
And the Star Wars sold for $24.99.
$4.99. Man, it is so much easier having that mounted on the wall right there
I bet.
than where it was in the other building. Whew.
He was going to mount it on the desk because I think he was worried about putting holes in the brand new drywall. And I'm like, honey, put holes in the wall. Your wife knows how to fix it.
Yeah, I
ever
was looking
move
for wood to put it on, maybe on the shipping table, but there was just no way it was going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, dear. There you go.
Okay.
Another USPSer.
Barbie lot over there on the center table.
All right. You already got that one done.
Yeah.
That one's packed up. I like them.
You're silly.
Pull it, pack it, and ship it. This is the easy one.
Get my cup out of the way there. Oh, you got it? Okay. What's that? 16, 18, 12, 10. Hopefully this will give FedEx another one. Yeah.
It does. Good stuff. And it's inevitable. These PPS videos last right at an hour.
Yeah.
But the good thing is you guys get to see truly what work goes into what we do, you know.
$30 for that Barbie lot.
$30 for the Barbie lot.
Next is a pair of Hoka tennis shoes, and I just listed these this weekend too.
Do those have
FH9.
FH9.
If you didn't move those locations.
Nope.
Okay.
I see them right here. And FH9. How do y'all like them? Danny did a real good job on those.
Minus 2 that Freddie ate.
Freddie ate 2 of them. Oh, Freddie. Oh, Freddie ate 2 of them. And then there's, so the ones, I didn't order enough.
She didn't swallow them.
So I had to
she
make
didn't eat them. She chewed on them.
some out of labels for what we have remaining. And then I'm gonna have to get Danny to make me some more. All right, let's get some Hokas done, babe.
Freddie's just trying to get extra business for Danny.
I know. Yeah, he is. All right, so we're gonna go with a 14.86 on these.
She sits right on my feet. Freddie girl, no, don't chew on the boxes. We specifically went to the store yesterday and got her some things to chew on, but she's just not enjoying any of them.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for us to ship, Freddie dog. She's in the way.
She's just right in between your legs, ain't she?
She don't care.
She's like, hey, Frederique, no box chewing, girly.
We have to keep a very close eye on her.
Yep, have to keep a close eye. She is just a puppy. The vet said that she was just a year old, right?
Yeah.
So she's still
She is so good, though.
Phase of her life.
Okay, the last order is a very special order.
It is. Where did it go?
I don't know. Did you pull it already? It was over there in those racks, honey.
Yeah, it's over
Okay,
here.
so the last order is a Michael Jackson Tom Clark gnome.
Let's see.
Oh, and the
Yeah.
Hoka's,
It's FH54, yep.
Hoka's sold for, I think, $39.99. Okay, and the gnome sold for $8.99. And this was our third buyer sale.
Yeah.
Or Viewer sale.
Yeah.
Third viewer sale. And she's so sweet. Yes, Pauline Adams. And she says, I don't want the 15 or 5% off because I sent her a 5% offer. And she didn't take it. She says, I was just waiting until evening to purchase this. I watch your YouTube videos and was looking through YouTubers that I watch that I can purchase and support. I am a Michael Jackson fan, so it's unique. Thanks. Looking forward to putting it on my Michael Jackson shelf. Paula in Vermont.
Paula in Vermont. Thank you
so much, Paula.
We definitely appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
That was so exciting. When that kind of stuff pops up, we act like we're kids in a candy store.
Now Paula gets to watch me pack her stuff.
In her pool noodle.
I don't know if it's going to be pool noodle or I think it's going to be the
foam.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to figure it out. But yeah, she gets to watch it.
Okay.
So whenever she receives it, she'll be like, yep, I saw them do that. All right. So I'm going to do, I think the 12-12. No, ma'am.
Let's show them did you already show it?
Yeah, I kind of showed it to them. You can show it to them again, though.
It's cute.
All right. Let's see here. So we're going to do another 12-12. We're going to do it the same way, except it's not, the 12-12 probably is too big of a box. But what we found with these gnomes is you got to give them plenty of space and protect them. So that's what we do. So especially in this case, whenever it's our viewer,
so
Paula.
special.
All right. I don't know. Maybe this one. So one of the things that we try to teach is don't just spend money just because. All of the paper, all of the protective stuff, it's all good. But if you buy stuff, like this was around our cat house, right?
Yeah.
Got a house on our front porch for our outside kitty to protect her. And this was around that. So we reuse this stuff.
Yep.
And I think this would be great for this because I can put it in, cut it down. Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's see. And this is just not all black and white, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to figure things out as you go. And then as you figure them out, the next time you do them, be like, yep, I did that before. And it was not good, or it was good, or however it ends up being. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this over just like that. I'm gonna put it inside of it and then set it inside of there.
Yep.
So this one goes down to 12-12. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. I'm talking a perfect fit. So now we're gonna sit old Michael inside of there. I'm gonna give him a lot of paper around him to keep him from moving inside of his little cocoon. See, just like that, he's actually centered.
Yep.
Inside of there, and then come right back on top and do just like that. I'll cut that box down. Let's see. Probably to about right there. Quick and easy, lemon squeezy. By the way, all this is a scoring tool. It scores the box. That way, whenever you cut the corners, then it'll just fold right in where you want it to be. And then you can make it nice and tight. And we're almost there. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit more paper. just to give us some
What is
void
it,
fill
Freddie?
to the top. And fold this down, fold that down. And no movement.
No movement. That's awesome.
So yeah, what I was saying was anytime we buy something that gets shipped to us and we have to put it together, it always comes with that protective stuff.
Yeah, and we save it.
And I save it. Because I do not want to just have to buy all that stuff. And you don't use it all the time, but whenever you need it, oh boy, does it make your job easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one is a 12, 9.
Okay.
And that has got it.
And again, thank you so much, Paula. That really means a lot to us.
Definitely does. Anybody that likes what we do enough to help support us, it means a lot to us.
Yeah.
So it's
Very
really
special.
nice, really special.
Okay.
And we can't thank you enough.
That's the last one for today.
All right, and is hers going FedEx or
No,
USPS? Okay.
USPS.
All right, well, good stuff. Well, you ready to close this thing down?
I'm ready.
Which way we're going to face this time?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
We'll go over here again.
Let's go over this way again. All right, it is on you, madam.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and the overwhelming support that we're getting just feels wonderful. We really do appreciate it, and if you have any suggestions for us, don't be afraid to put them down there. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe and continue to like and comment.
Yeah.
And until next time, bye-bye.
Peace out.